One of my friends, Ramina, said, you need to learn how to make beignets. And I said, okay. So since tomorrow's Fat Tuesday, because it's Monday night right now, these are gonna rise overnight. And one of my swimmers, Marissa, gave me the cutest little eggs from her chickens. Coach Marissa, happy baking. We're gonna make beignets. So I've got some warm water with my yeast and a pinch of sugar, because that's what the yeast is gonna eat. So we're gonna let this start working its magic. We're gonna brown this butter and heat up some milk, because again, this is the dough that we're gonna make and it's going to rest overnight in the fridge. So our yeast is bubbled. I'm adding our milk. It's nice and warmed. Okay. And I'm gonna add, our browned butter. Can you see it? See how it's very like browned? I know it's frothy on the top. I'm gonna add this in slowly. So those little brown bits, it smells like Rice Krispie treats. I'm gonna put in my little brown bits too. Oh my gosh. And eggs. It normally calls for 1, but because the eggs are so tiny, maybe 2. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they're so fresh. Oh. I'm gonna do flour just a little bit at a time. So Joy the baker, that's who inspired this one. She says the dough should be pretty sticky. So this is, it's pretty sticky, but I think it needs a little bit more. So we're just gonna add a smidge more and see what happens. Okay. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. So now let's get this off the paddle, cover it. And then we gotta chill it overnight. Can you see me? Hi, there's my eyes. We have to chill it overnight, covered in the fridge. This is an overnight recipe, so this is gonna be ready for me tomorrow morning. Now, for those of you that are following along on the journey, you're like, how are you still using that stand mixer? I thought it died on Christmas Eve. Well, it did, and it was like smoking with smoke. No fire, just smoke. But if I turn it on low, it's okay. Do you see all those little freckles? It's not cinnamon, those are little brown butter bits. So this is great. I also realized, I'm telling everybody, you've got to cover this with like plastic wrap. I don't have plastic wrap, so this is going to be interesting to see what I'm going to cover it with, because I'm not really a single-use plastic kind of gal, but it does need to be covered tight and put into the fridge. So wish me luck. Dough's out. It's been resting for 30 minutes out of the fridge. I have my board that I've got to flour around. I have my rolling pin because we've got to roll them out. I have my baking sheet that's lined in like lots of paper towels, and I have some oil that's heating up over there. So rings off, because that's when you know it's serious. So we have our dough, and we need to roll chunks of it. I'm not rolling the whole thing, that's too much. I'm just gonna roll like this much. Okay, they're ready. That's my sample one. It looks like Nevada. Let's fry these up. Okay, it's very noisy in my kitchen now because I have my kitchen fan on, which I've learned when I'm frying things, I definitely need to have my kitchen fan on. I'm totally covered in my cozy robe because I have a feeling these are gonna splash everywhere. Now, from all my reading, it talks about how you need to have your thermometer to heat your oil, make sure it's the right temperature. You want it at 375. When we put our beignets in, it's gonna drop the temperature of the oil down to 350. That's fine. I'm having trouble finding that that spot. Like it was at 350 and now it's up to 400. So I add a little bit of oil, took it off the burner just for a little bit for it to drop down. When the oil is shimmering, that's when I know that we're getting really close. When it's smoking, that's when it's a little bit too hot. As they're frying, what I'm doing is I'm making sure that they're okay. Like each one in a round, I like tear one open to make sure that it's cooked. Because if the dough is, or if the oil is too hot, it will just brown the outside and it won't cook the inside. And if the oil is too cold, the oil will just go through and make the dough soggy. So I'm just making sure that they're cooked, right? So then I got them over here. These ones I know are all cooked, and then I'm just gonna go like this and do the snow. This is the best part. I'm sorry for all of you that are snowed and iced in right now and that don't have power. I'm very concerned for you. So I'm making you some beignets. I wish you were here so you could get some. These were just some little nuggets that I made over here. Okay. Got a few more to do. This is surprisingly easy. Friends, I really outdid myself here. Oh, Ramina, best idea ever. Let's taste.
Okay, guys.
Cheers.
I've been missing this.
I've never had these before. I mean, I've been eating them the whole time I've been making them, but like today was the first day I've ever had one. I know what I think it is. I think it's the eggs from Marissa's garden, from her chickens. They're perfect. They're perfect. So, happy Fat Tuesday. Try something new, even if it's scary and it involves hot oil. I think you can do it.
It's so good.
Because it's so good. Do you want to make these today? You can. There's still time. There's the ring light in the back. It holds my phone. Sometimes it drops it in boiling water. Have a great day.